Good morning students. Welcome to Narayana live classes. Today, as a part of our assignment, we are going to discuss the key based on the lesson The Last Leaf, written by O. Henry. Today, we have some reference to context questions based on the lesson The Last Leaf. I will be reading the paragraph, then I will read the questions, then explain the answers. I request everyone to please note down in your notebooks. Reference to context questions. The last leaf. Then they found a ladder and a lantern still lighted lying near his bed. There were also some brushes and green and yellow paints on the floor near the ladder. So this is the paragraph. So based on this paragraph, we have few questions. Okay, who is his in these lines? Who is his in these lines? Once again I read. When they found a ladder and a lantern lighted lying near his bed. Who is his in this particular passage? His. His in these lines is Berman, the 60-year-old painter and neighbor of the young artists Sue and Johnsy. So in this particular question, they asked us who is his referred to. His means the old 60-year-old painter Berman, who is the neighbor of the young artist Sue and Johnsy. Now let us see question number 2. Why was the lantern still lighted? The lantern was still lighted because Berman had been painting the leaf outside throughout the stormy night. He was painting throughout the night, so he left the light like that, as we know that he was suffering from pneumonia. Though he was suffering from pneumonia for the past 1 month or so, still he took the trouble to draw the leaf on the wall. So the lantern which he lit on that midnight in the rain was still lighting, though he completed the painting. Why were the paints green and yellow? Why were the paints green and yellow? The paints were green and yellow because Berman had painted a pale yet live leaf using these colors. Why was the paint brushes, the paints are green and yellow? Because he drew a picture of a leaf, a live leaf, exactly as a real leaf. So that's why he used the paints green and yellow. Why had a ladder been used? Why did Berman use a ladder? The ladder had been used to paint the masterpiece leaf. He used the ladder because he has to climb up the wall. Because the ivy was creeping through the wall, the brick wall, so he can't find the place to draw. So the height was not sufficient for him. So he used a ladder to climb onto the wall so that he could paint it easily. So in the middle of the night, in the stormy midnight, he took a ladder and a lantern and he climbed onto the brick wall with the help of a ladder, and he drew the leaf exactly in the place of the previous live leaf. Now next one. The next comprehension passage. Sue hugged Johnsy. Then she gave her lots of hot soup and a mirror. Johnsy combed her hair and smiled brightly. Once again I repeat. Sue hugged Johnsy. Then she gave her lots of hot soup. Who is she here? Sue. Hot soup and a mirror. Johnsy combed her hair and smiled brightly. Based on this paragraph, let us see some questions. When did Sue hug Johnsy? When did she hug Jhansi? Sue hugged Jhansi because she was happy to get a positive response for the first time. Sue hugged Jhansi because she got a positive response from Jhansi. That's why Sue went and hugged Jhansi, because she got a positive response. What was the positive response? She was willing to take the medicines, and she was happy that the last leaf has not fallen down. Why did she hug Jhansi? She hugged Jhansi as this raised hope about Jhansi's recovery. Why did she hug Jhansi? Why did she hug Jhansi? The same thing. When there was hope, when she could see the positiveness towards Jhansi, she thought that she is responding to her sayings, and that's why she, with the love and affection towards Jhansi, she hugged her. The next question. Why did Sue give her soup? Why did she give her soup? Sue gave her soup to replenish her energy, since a depressed Jhansi had not been eating properly since her illness. Why did Sue give her the soup? Sue gave her the soup to give her the energy, because she has not eaten for many days. She was not taking her food regularly, and she was avoiding to take the food as well as the medicines. Now, when there was a positive response, she went and gave some hot soup so that she could recover soon. Why did she give her a mirror too? Sue gave Jhansi a mirror too, so that Jhansi could comb her hair and make her appearance brighter and better. Why did Sue give Jhansi a comb and a mirror? Sue gave Jhansi a comb and a mirror so that she could comb her hair in a proper way and look cheerful, because for many days she was laying on the bed and she even did not comb her hair. So when she dresses herself in a proper way, there is a sense of recovery. So she went to her and she gave her a mirror so that Jhansi could comb her hair and make her appearance bright and better. I hope you have noted all the questions, children. I once again request everyone to note down in your books and once again read the textbooks so that you can answer more questions in a better way. Thank you. Have a nice time.